हेलो दोस्तों, वेलकम टू कोड द अनसीन। Let's learn window function in a simple way. So what is window function? Imagine you have two subjects, maths and science, and three students, Prem, Raj and Anjali. You want to see who ranked first in each subject. A window function will create separate windows for maths and science and then calculate the rank within each window independently. As simple as that. It's a kind of function which let you perform calculation across set of rows related to current row without merging them into a single row. There are different types of window functions which are mentioned on the screen. Let's pick them one by one and learn while coding. So let's start with row number. Row number assigns a unique sequential number to each row within a partition. So here what we have done is we have partitioned the data based on department column and then ordered it from lowest to highest salary because by default it's in ascending, right? So what we are saying here is like, hey SQL, assign number to each row over partition column named department in order of salary from smallest to highest. So in HR department, we have 90,000, 1 lakh, and 1,10,000 as a salary, and we have received three different serial numbers here, right? So that's how row number works. It will give you always a independent values within a same, you can say partition column. It acts as a assigning a row number to each value within a same partition. So now let's jump on to rank. If you want to assign the same rank to duplicate salaries, use the rank function. However, it skips the next rank after a tie. For example, if you'll see here, we have the same salary within the IT department for two different employee, and we have received 3 3. And then when we jump to the next salary for third employee, it gives us 5. It skipped 4. So that's how rank works. Two employees have same salary, they will share the same rank, and the next rank will be skipped. Let's see the difference between dense rank and rank. So in case of rank, it skips the next rank after a tie, but when it comes to dense rank, it will assign the same value to the duplicate entries, but will always give, you can say, a continuous sequence after a tie. Okay, so let's take an example here and look into it. The same, you can say the syntax is similar. You just need to replace rank from dense rank and remaining part will remain same. And within the department IT, we have three employee IDs, 1, 5, and 10, with salary 1,40,000 and 50,000. If you'll see, both in case of rank and dense rank, we have received 3 as an input. But in case of rank, it skipped the sequence and jumped to 5 after a duplication. Whereas in case of dense rank, it assigned the continuous sequence you can say value, which is 4, right? So this is the major difference between rank and dense rank. Dense rank will give you output in a continuous sequence even after a duplication or a tie, but rank will skip that. Now let's understand nth value. If you need to find a specific ranked value, like the third highest value or third highest salary or the highest salary within a specific data, you can use the nth value window function. So how this work? You just need to write nth value, and then within that you'll have to specify from which column you want to find that highest value from. And make sure if you want to look for highest value, apply descending here, and if you want to look for the lowest value, you can simply either add ascending or you can replace it from here. Okay, so we'll quickly take an example and see how we can get the highest salary within a department named sale here. So within sales department, we have these salaries from 1 lakh to 1 lakh 40,000, and 1 lakh 40,000 is the highest salary, right? And that's what we are getting within the current salary value. And if you have to see the second highest, you can simply change it to second. It will give you null as the against 140 because it ends at 130, and that's where you are receiving a null value. But you will see in current salary you have received 1,30,000 as an input. You can change it and you can keep playing around this to see either the ascending value or the descending values around it, and you can simply get it. For highest and lowest, you can use the nth value window function. You just need to play around with order by ascending or descending column, and you will get the desired output. Now let's quickly understand cumulative sum, meaning each row will accumulate the total up to the last row within partition. So here we have the syntax. You can skip this part because we have seen in past, right? We while calculating rank or dense rank, we have duplicate values. So just for better explanation, I have written a subquery and extracted the max salary against each employee ID and department. So once we will execute it, here you can see within this we have sum of salary, partition by department, and order by salary, and we are getting a running total of that. For example, in department we have sales and marketing data. And just to simplify this, if you'll see, we have 1 lakh starting value, then 1 lakh 20,000. We summed up to 2 lakh 20,000. Then jumped or added 1 lakh additional 1 lakh 30,000, and this value becomes 3 lakh 50,000. And that's how running total or cumulative sum window function work. The difference here is we use syntax sum over partition by. Unlike other, you can say Windows function, wherein the name of the window function and the syntax of the window function is somewhat similar. Here, the name is cumulative sum or running total, which is generally being utilized within the industry. But the syntax is sum over, and then you partition the data. Remaining syntax are same. Only the nomenclature of cumulative sum and sum over, you have to remember that part. Then let's jump on to lead and lag, the last window function which we'll cover today. The lead and lag function help you compare the values from previous and next row within partition. So let's quickly see the syntax of them. Yeah, this is the syntax. And as I have given the name, lead will always give you the next salary, whereas lag will give you the previous salary. Okay. So here, if you'll see within department HR, we have employee ID with 9. You can take example of 9 because for 4 we have only one value. So both of them will be null. So let's take the example of employee ID 9 here. Okay. These two employee IDs. And see, while you use lead, it will give you the latest value to the previous row. For example, this was the latest value and we received as a next salary in second column. Whereas for lag, it will give you the historical value to the current, yani previous value to the current selection. And that's how lead lag function work. These functions are useful for analyzing trends, detecting changes, and making comparison on sequential data. That was all about window functions. We'll come back with interview questions and practice material for you guys by next week. Till then, keep coding the unseen.